Grandpa, if your neck feels like it's locked in a vice every morning, listen up, this could change everything. I'm not just talking about popping pills or rubbing creams. I'm talking about 3 foods you're probably eating right now that are making your neck pain worse. I know you want to turn your head without wincing, to play with your grandkids, or enjoy a walk without that nagging ache. I've seen my own dad struggle, and it breaks my heart. These foods might seem harmless, even healthy, but for seniors over 60, they're like pouring fuel on a fire in your joints. Stick with me for the next few minutes, and I'll show you exactly what to avoid, what to eat instead, and why it works. By the end, you'll have simple steps to ease that neck pain naturally. Let's get you moving freely again. Waking up with a stiff neck isn't just a bad morning, it's a thief. It steals your ability to glance over your shoulder, to nod at a friend, or even to enjoy a quiet evening reading without that dull, grinding pain. If you're over 60, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Maybe it's been creeping up for years, or maybe it hit you out of nowhere. Either way, it's frustrating. You're not alone. Millions of seniors deal with neck pain that makes simple tasks feel like climbing a mountain. I've seen it in my own family. My dad, a strong guy who used to carry me on his shoulders, now winces when he turns to look at the TV. It's not just the pain. It's the way it makes you feel older, limited, like your body's betraying you. Think about your daily life. Maybe you struggle to check your blind spot while driving, or you avoid turning your head during conversations because it's just too uncomfortable. Perhaps you've noticed your shoulders creeping up, tense, as your neck stiffens. You might even wake up feeling like you slept on a rock, even though your pillow's the same one you've used for years. These aren't just random aches, they're signs your body's sending you. And here's the kicker. What you're eating could be making it worse. Not the obvious culprits like junk food, but everyday foods you'd never suspect. Foods you might even think are good for you. I get it, after 60, you've earned the right to enjoy your meals without worrying about every bite. You've worked hard, raised families, built lives. But neck pain doesn't care about that. It creeps in, making you cautious, hesitant, maybe even a little grumpy. You might skip outings because you're worried about how your neck will hold up. Or maybe you've tried stretches, heat packs, or even a new mattress, but the relief is temporary. That's because the problem isn't just in your neck, it's in your kitchen. Let's paint a picture. Imagine waking up and trying to turn your head, but it feels like rusty gears grinding together. You shuffle to the coffee pot, grimacing as you reach for a mug. Maybe you've stopped playing golf with your buddies because swinging the club sends a jolt through your neck. Or perhaps you're avoiding family game nights because sitting too long makes it worse. These moments add up, chipping away at the life you love. And it's not just physical, it's emotional. You feel like you're losing a piece of yourself, like your body's not keeping up with your spirit. I've talked to seniors who say neck pain makes them feel fragile, like they're one wrong move from being sidelined. One man told me he stopped fishing because casting his line was too painful. Another said she dreads grocery shopping because carrying bags makes her neck scream. These aren't just stories, they're realities for so many. And while aging comes with its challenges, neck pain doesn't have to be one you just accept. The good news? Small changes in what you eat can make a big difference. You don't need to overhaul your life, just tweak a few things on your plate. The truth is, your neck is like a bridge holding up the weight of your head, about 10 to 12 pounds, like a bowling ball. Over time, inflammation, wear and tear, or even arthritis can make that bridge shaky. And certain foods are like extra weight on that bridge, making it creak and groan. You might be eating these foods thinking they're harmless, but they're quietly fueling inflammation, stiffening your joints, and making your neck pain worse. I'm not here to scare you, I'm here to help you take control. Let's walk through this together, like I'm sitting at your kitchen table, figuring out what's going wrong and how to fix it. Ready? Let's dive into the 3 foods you need to avoid to start feeling better. Let's get straight to it. These are the 3 foods you're likely eating that are worsening your neck pain, and what to swap them with to ease the ache. Each one is simple, practical, and designed for seniors who want relief without complicated diets. Think of your neck like a rusty hinge. Some foods keep it stuck, while others help it swing smoothly again. What to avoid: sugary sodas, desserts, and even healthy sweetened yogurts or granola bars. That morning orange juice or evening ice cream might feel like a treat, but they're trouble for your neck. Sugar spikes inflammation, which is like pouring gasoline on a fire in your joints. What to eat instead? Swap sugary drinks for water infused with fresh lemon or cucumber. It's refreshing and hydrating. For desserts, try a handful of berries or a square of dark chocolate, 70% or higher. These are naturally sweet but low in inflammatory sugars. Why it works? Sugar causes your body to release cytokines, little proteins that crank up inflammation. In your neck, this means more stiffness and pain, especially if you have arthritis. Berries and dark chocolate have antioxidants that fight inflammation, like a soothing balm for your joints. Try sipping lemon water throughout the day. It's easy and keeps you hydrated, which lubricates your joints. Picture your neck as a creaky door. Hydration and low-sugar foods are like oiling the hinges. What to avoid? Bacon, sausage, deli meats, and hot dogs. These are staples at many breakfast tables or lunches, but they're packed with sodium and preservatives that trigger inflammation. That deli sandwich or morning sausage might be why your neck feels like it's in a clamp by noon. What to eat instead? Go for lean proteins like grilled chicken, turkey, or fatty fish like salmon. If you love a hearty breakfast, try scrambled eggs with spinach or a turkey patty. Fish is especially great. Think of it as medicine for your joints. Why it works? Processed meats are high in advanced glycation end products, AGAs, which stiffen connective tissues and worsen joint pain. Salmon, on the other hand, is rich in omega-3 fatty acids, which act like a natural anti-inflammatory. Imagine your neck muscles as tight ropes. Omega-3s help loosen them up. Try baking salmon with a little olive oil and lemon for an easy dinner that fights pain. What to avoid? White bread, pasta, and other refined carbs like white rice or crackers. These break down into sugar quickly, spiking inflammation just like sugary foods. That morning toast or spaghetti dinner might be comforting, but it's not doing your neck any favors. What to eat instead? Swap for whole grains like quinoa, brown rice, or whole grain bread. They're heartier, keep you full, and don't cause the same inflammatory spike. Try a quinoa salad with veggies for lunch or whole grain toast with avocado for breakfast. Why it works? Refined carbs cause blood sugar spikes, which trigger inflammation and make your joints feel like they're grinding. Whole grains release energy slowly, keeping inflammation in check. Think of refined carbs as sandpaper on your joints, while whole grains are like a smooth polish. Plus, whole grains are fiber-rich, which helps your gut and reduces overall inflammation. These swaps are simple but powerful. You don't need to be a chef or a nutritionist, just make small changes at the table. Your neck will thank you. Picture this. Instead of a stiff, painful morning, you're moving freely, maybe even swinging a golf club again. It's not about perfection, it's about progress. So, why do these foods hurt your neck? Let's break it down in plain English with a sprinkle of science that won't bore you. Your neck pain is often tied to inflammation, a natural response in your body that can go haywire with age. Inflammation is like a fire in your joints, small at first, but certain foods fan the flames, making your neck stiff and sore. Here's the deal with those 3 culprits and why swapping them out works. Sugar isn't just bad for your waistline, it's a major inflammation driver. When you eat sugar, your body pumps out cytokines, proteins that signal inflammation. In your neck, this can worsen conditions like osteoarthritis or cervical spondylosis, common in seniors. High sugar intake also messes with insulin, which can lead to more joint stiffness. Berries and dark chocolate, on the other hand, are packed with antioxidants like flavonoids, which calm inflammation. Bonus tip: eat berries in the morning to start your day with an anti-inflammatory boost. Frozen berries are just as good and easier on the wallet. Processed meats are loaded with sodium, nitrates, and AGAs, which form when proteins or fats combine with sugar in your body. AGAs make your connective tissues, like the ones in your neck, stiff and brittle, like old rubber bands. Omega-3s in fish, like salmon, reduce prostaglandin, an inflammatory compound. Try eating fish twice a week for maximum benefits. Bake or grill it with minimal oil to keep it healthy. If fish isn't your thing, a handful of walnuts or flax seeds can also deliver omega-3s. Refined carbs act like sugar in your body, spiking blood sugar and inflammation fast. They also lack nutrients, leaving your joints without the support they need. Whole grains like quinoa are rich in magnesium and fiber, which help regulate inflammation and support muscle relaxation. Try cooking quinoa in low-sodium broth for extra flavor. It's as easy as rice. Bonus insight: eating whole grains at dinner can stabilize blood sugar overnight, reducing morning stiffness. A little extra advice: timing matters. Eat smaller, balanced meals every 3 to 4 hours to keep blood sugar steady. Hydration is key. Dehydrated joints are like dry hinges. Aim for 8 to 10 cups of water daily, more if you're active. Prep tip: keep meals simple. Blend spinach into a smoothie, toss quinoa into a salad, or grill salmon in 10 minutes. These aren't diets, they're lifestyle tweaks that make your neck feel like it's 50 again. You deserve to wake up without neck pain stealing your day. These small changes, ditching sugary drinks, processed meats, and white bread, can bring real relief. Imagine turning your head to smile at your grandkids without wincing. It's not about giving up your favorite foods, it's about choosing what helps you move freely. Start with one swap this week, maybe lemon water instead of soda, and feel the difference. If this video helped you, please give it a like, subscribe for more tips, and drop a comment about your experience. I read everyone, and knowing even one person feels better makes this worth it. Share this with your dad, uncle, or grandfather. It could change their life, too. Let's keep moving together toward pain-free days.